So it really is a fantastic point of view, location from a lifestyle point of view, folks, and one that I'm sure is going to make one buyer very lucky here tonight. Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, that as tomorrow we are getting some of our freedom back, what you're going to see is that will become the trigger point for confidence in the market. People that have not been able to work are all getting back into the swing of things as of tomorrow. That certainty about their job security is coming back, and that means that buyers are going to start bidding in force even more so than they have been. Properties like this rarely go backwards in value. They always sell for a little bit more than you want to pay, but then you look back in 6 or 12 months thinking, oh, I really felt uncomfortable about what I spent at the time, but now look at it, it's cheap. So remember from that, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, we'll put it across to you now. We'll call for a fair reasonable start. 1 at 149 Kangaroo Road, Hughesdale. In your hands, buyers. Who'd like to bid us away here tonight? Don't mind the start. Happy to suggest the start if I need to. Much rather hear it come from the crowd here tonight. Range of 1,025,000 to 1,125. Perhaps bottom end of the range. Can't make it any easier than that for you. 1,025,000, can we say? Your chance to bid now, buyers. Otherwise, you'll be bidding on top of me when I place a vendor bid. 1,025,000. Vendor bid with me then. 1,025,000 for away. I'm going to call for a 25 from there if I can. Hit 1,025,000 to bid. Can we say 1,050,000 now? Hit 1,025,000 on bid with my bid. Vendor bid there. Looking for a rise of 25. Take it to 1,050,000 buyers. Get us to the round number there at 1,025,000 to bid. Hit $1,025,000. The bid remains with me. Looking for a rise of 25. Come in now, buyers, at 1,025,000 to bid. First time now at 1,025,000. Second time, 1,025,000. Third and final call.
$1,050,000.
$1,050,000. Welcome to the bidding and all the very best of luck to you. At 1,050,000 to bid now. We'll call for a rise of 20 from there. At 1,050,000, I've got 20,000. Can we say in the rise buys at 1,050,000 now? At 1,050,000 to bid, can we say 1,070,000? At $1,050,000 to bid there with Romney looking for a rise of 20. Take it to 1,070,000 buys. At 1,050,000, I've got now. We'll call it down 3 times for you all. At 1,050,000 to bid. First call now at 1,050,000. 75. Welcome to the bidding there, Imogen. Bids against you now, Romney, at 1,075,000. I've got. Do we call it an even 1.1? At 1,075,000, I've got with Imogen. The bids against you there, Romney. Do we say 1.1? Rise of 25. First time now, 1,075,000. Imogen's holding the highest bid. Second call now, 1,075,000. Third and final call. At
1.1.
1.1. Welcome back to it. $1.1 million to bid. 1,100,000 can we say now, Imogen? At 1.1 the bid, and it's against you now. 1,100,000 I've got. Do we say 25 in the rise? At 1.1 the bid now. Come back in for a $25,000 rise. Take it to 1.25 now. At $1,100,000 a bid. First time at 1,100,000. Second time, 1.1 the bid. 1.115. I'll take it, Imogen. Thank you very much. Good to have you back. At 1,115 the bid. Romney, same opportunity for you. What about a 15? Do you want to take it to 1,130? At 1,115 the bid. Do we say 1,130 from here? At 1,115,000 on bid, and it's against our starter there. Imogen holding the highest bid at 1,115,000. First time now, 1,115,000. Second time. 1,030,000. 1,130,000 bid there with Romney. Thank you very much. At 1,130,000 bid now. At 1,130,000. What do we say from here, Imogen? 1,130,000 to bid. Do we go 45? Another 15,000, can we say? At 1,130,000, Romney's holding the highest bid, and it's against you, Imogen. At $1,130,000 I've got. Happy to roll in 15s if that's your number. At 1,130,000 to bid now. First time at 1,130,000 to bid. Second time at 45 there with Imogen. Welcome back to you now. 1,145,000. Romney, do we say 60? At 45 to bid now, and it's against you. At 1,145,000 I've got. 60, can we say? Another 15 perhaps? At 1,145,000 I've got now. At 1,145,000. Imogen holding the highest bid there. Where do we go from here? 15, can we say in the rise? First call now at 1,145,000. Second call. 1,145,000. Third and final call at 1,150,000. 1.15 the bid. I'm going to take it, Romney. Keep you in it at 1.1560. I love Natasha. There you go. At 1,160,000. Welcome to the bidding. Best of luck to you. At 1,160,000 the bid. Can we say 70 from here? At 1.16 the bid. Natasha's holding it in front now. 1,160,000 the bid. Do we go 70? At 1,160,000. 65. Imogen's back with a 5 at 1,165,000. Natasha, do we say 70? There it is. At 1,175,000, can we say Imogen? 70's a bid there with Natasha at 1,170,000. Do we say 75? 1.2, Anthony, I love it. Thank you very much. At 1.2 the bid. That's how you buy a property, folks. At $1.2 million the bid. Andris, I'll seek your instructions there. Do you want to shout it out for me? At 1.2 the bid.
Yeah, we're on the market, Tom.
On the market and selling with enthusiasm, no less. At 1.21 the bid there with Natasha. At 1,210,000 the bid now. At 1,210,000 the bid with Natasha holding it. Romney's there at 220 the bid now. At 1,220,000 on the market playing for keeps. At 230 there with Natasha. What about it, Anthony? You should say 1.3. Keep up the strong bidding at 230 with Natasha. At 1,230,000 the bid. We'll call it down 3 times for you all. At 1,230,000 the bid now. First call at 1,230,000 I've got. Second time. Natasha holding the bid there at 235 with Anthony. Welcome back at 235 the bid. 40 do we say, Natasha? At 235 I've got 240. At 1,240,000 with Natasha holding the highest bid. Let's go 50. We're going to go 45. Natasha, you'll give me 50. 45's the bid. 50 I've got. 1,250,000 now do we say? 55 with Anthony. Let's go 65, Natasha. 55 I've got with Anthony. At 1,255,000 the bid there, can we say 60? At 1,260,000 I've got. Anthony, let's go 70. Let's keep the strong rises. At 260 I've got with Natasha. It's against you now. Do we say 70? At 1,260,000 the bid, do we say 70? First call now with Natasha at 1,260,000 the bid. Second call, 1,260,000. Third and final call at 1,260,000. Are we out today, Anthony? Have we seen your best? Haven't forgot you either, Romney, at 260 the bid. If you're out, just send through your instructions. At 260 I've got. Happy to take a 5. What's going to keep you in it, buyers? 260 the bid now. Explosive little run of bids there at 260 I've got. Do we say 65? Out. Thank you very much, Romney. At 260 the bid. Anthony, what do we say? 265. First time now, 1,260,000. Second time now, 1,260,000. Natasha's got that bid. It's against you, Anthony. Third and final call. Don't leave it to the last minute. There it is, 261. Let's go 265, Natasha. 261 I've got. Be the strong bidder at 65. There it is. 66 is probably the reply here from Anthony. At 66 I've got. 70 do we say, Natasha? Be the confident one. 266 the bid. 7. 270 I've got. At 1,270,000 the bid. 71 Anthony. At 270 I've got. At 1,270,000 with Natasha, do we go? Out. Thank you very much. At 1,270,000 the bid. Looks like we might have found the highest bidder here today, folks. If you're leaving your run to the last minute, now's the time to speak. At 1,270,000 the bid. On the third and final call, the property will sell. At 1,270,000 the bid now. First time at 1,270,000. Second time, 1,270,000 the bid. For the third and final call. Can I tempt you for 500, Anthony? Of course, properties like this always sell for more than you want to pay. At 271's the bid now. 1,271,000. Do we say 275, Natasha? 271 the bid. 73. 73 I've got there with Natasha. Now, Anthony, you told me you were out before. I'm not sure I believe it. Can we say 273 and a half? What's going to keep you in it? 1,273,000. Could have been a psychological limit. You never know. At 1,273,000 the bid. First call now, 1,273,000. Second call, 1,273,000. Third and final call. Don't miss it, Anthony. $500, can we say? Can't make it any easier than that. 273 the bid. On the market and selling. He's out. Thank you very much. You've been a great sport at 1,273,000 the bid. First, second, Third and final call on the market and selling. We are selling. So congratulations, Natasha. Commiserations, Romany and Anthony. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. We'll be in touch shortly, Natasha. Have a great night.